Hey, wrestling fans, East Coast Professional Wrestling, Gino Caruso, and sitting beside me is Prince Akhenaten. Tonight we got some great action, Prince.
Oh, my man, Prince Ahmed's going to be here tonight. I'm excited, Gino.
I'm sure one of your favorites, Anthony Markos, is going to be here. A lot of great superstars, but we want to tell you fans, get ready. We got Trey Felipe coming one-on-one with John Tella. Let's go right up to the action.
It's going to be a good one.
أنا برنس أحمد فرعون المصارعة وهلاعب النهارده كونر رايلي وهو هيكون أول واحد هيكون مثال لأي حد يقرب مني.
You know that nobody can hear you, right?
You better be careful, Gino. There might be a lawsuit coming up.
And you trust that guy with your money?
Look at the shirt. It's a Nehru. Come on. Nehru oranges, you know.
Nice armbar there, Conor Reilly. And, you know, Prince Ahmed, for some of the fans out there may not know, so you've tag teamed with him?
Oh, many times, yeah.
Your stable, so to speak?
I've never liked any other Prince as much as I like Ahmed. Ahmed's going places. He's got a future.
I gotta say, he's a very talented young man.
And he's also put on a lot of size since we've been gone.
He definitely looks like he's been working out.
Whoa!
Nice arm. Well, we're going to start things off, fans, with some two young athletes that are going to put on a wrestling display for you tonight. We got some great action. Glad to have you fans back here with us.
The pride of Ireland, as the ring announcer put it.
A little shortcut there.
Sometimes when you go the distance like Prince Ahmed, you need a shortcut here and there.
Nice up and over.
Well,
beautiful arms.
Oh, come on.
Nice drop kick.
Oh.
And to the outside, maybe to get a little breather. Figure out what's going on.
Take a break, Ahmed. You're not on anybody's schedule but your own.
DeVito seems a little more cantankerous than usual.
Can you say that on TV?
He's a little crotchety.
Oh, no, I know you can't say that on TV.
I just did.
Oh, there it is.
When they get to that age, they get like that.
Is that what you call sundowning, Gino? I don't know what that is. But nonetheless, you saw Conor Reilly kept going for those arm drags, and Prince Ahmed is taking out the offending weapon right now. That's smart business.
Well, you got to say that is smart wrestling. Pick a body part, work it over.
Conor Reilly's going to be sorry he arm dragged the wrong Prince. Well, any Prince is the wrong arm drag. Wrong one to arm drag, but you know what I mean.
So I know, Prince, you've been keeping yourself busy. We've had some matches, and you got one coming up in a couple of weeks, and we're going to see you here on Adrenaline. How have you been training for this?
Well, you know, I've had this wrist injury, Gino, but it's ready to go. And whoever I'm in there with, this new kid, I'm not committing his name to memory just yet. I have a habit of sending these kids right back where they came from. So whoever it is, he's in for a rough night.
Well, no doubt about it, Prince, the tough customer. And Prince in the ring's a tough customer as well.
Yeah. He's got more to prove.
He knows that's a tape or not.
I'm not sure.
That's you, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. Take your medicine, Uncle June.
This new medicine makes you salivate, huh? Here we go. Ooh. Nice.
Now, Prince Ahmed is doing exactly what I would do, which is take advantage of... Well, this referee's very inexperienced, so you take advantage of that.
Yes.
If you don't train these referees to do what you want them to do, who will?
It's Smiling Charlie in there.
And there it is. Send him right back down.
Well, I have to say, Prince Ahmed's been taking control.
That's right. Exactly, General. I'll have what he's drinking, too. This could be a pinning predicament if they're not careful. Somebody drops to a shoulder. This could be over quicker than you realize. Oof.
You know, it's a shame. This could be a really good wrestling contest, but it always seems that Prince Ahmed and you and the rest of us, you always got to resort to some type of deepness tactic.
It's Prince Ahmed, Gino. Ahmed, not Ahmed. You, the ring announcer, everybody's just disrespecting this man, probably because of the hue and the hue of his skin. And you got another thing coming if you think that's going to be okay with me or the general. Exactly. Love the shirt. Flash fashion plate.
Well, I think, this has been a very back and forth matchup, but right now Prince is taking control.
He's been, our ranking may be 60-40, 70-30 even, 70-30 Prince.
So
okay.
DeVito seems to be leaning to one side, which is he physically okay?
Well, we just had Thanksgiving here in America, and some of us are still a little full. Oh,
went to the well once too many times.
Well. Come on, Ahmed, snap out of it.
Right now, Conor Reilly's got him out on offense, so he's not going to have much of a chance in this matchup.
You said it could have been a great wrestling contest. Conor Reilly's fixing to give Ahmed some potatoes now, I know, and that's not being racist, but it's what you call him.
Not because he's Irish?
No.
Nice clotheslines there. Nice power slam.
Big power slam.
That could be it. Oh,
yes.
Just got his shoulder up in time.
Ahmed knew to leave a little bit in the tank for that.
Prince a tough customer, no
He sure
doubt about
is.
it.
Sure is. He's got to get up.
I see this guy's got a bright future in professional wrestling.
Especially if he keeps hanging out with me.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, there it
Knee
is.
to the midsection.
Yes!
Knee to the face, that could be it.
Good night.
He might be knocked out.
Oh, my.
Somehow Conor Reilly got his shoulder off the mat, but he is in deep, deep trouble out there.
Yeah, he might not know where it is right now. Time to take advantage, Ahmed.
I think you're right, exactly right. If you're going to do something, now would be the time to get it done fairly quick.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh!
TKO.
That may be enough right there.
Come on, Doc, do something.
Oh!
That was too close. No, he had his shoulder up.
He got it. He got
Ladies and
it.
gentlemen, the winner of the match, the Irish Cup, Reilly.
Winner's Conor Reilly.
I thought the referee being his first day, his first match refereeing, I thought it worked Ahmed's advantage. What a swerve.
Tristan Law, I heard you compliment my arms on commentary last TV. I'm not happy about that. I'm gonna suplex you. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, there it goes. And that's how you go. Now these are two big boys in there. And again, both these guys put on size. Now, Tristan looks like he only put on size, but that's still a good thing to do when you're in there with Markos. He can't pick you up for the suplexes.
I guess he must be doing pretty good with DeVito because he's eating well.
He sure is, but, Markos won't be able to pick him up for those suplexes, throw him all over like he was some sort of Johnny Chill or something like that. This is a big boy here.
What does the king eat?
Whatever he wants, Gino. Whatever his servants bring him. And if the servant brings him the wrong thing, may King have mercy on you.
Wow. That's two big bowls in there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And a leapfrog.
Oh, nice drop kick. Good
He got a little
elevation.
cocky. He was so impressed with himself for doing that leapfrog. He had to do it
I
again.
gotta be honest, I was impressed with that leapfrog.
I was impressed too. Oof! Wow.
DeVito, what do you feeding the king?
Exactly. That's really why we're with DeVito. He has the best catering. Ironically, the Candyman has the worst. You'd think it would be better, though. I don't want to eat anything Candyman hands me anyway. Oh, come on, Tristan. You know better than
Looks like
that.
he outsmarted him there.
Well, DeVito, why is he the prince? Did he get demoted? What happened?
He's a king.
Yeah.
Look at the strength on him.
Exactly. Ring announcer going into business for himself. I see how it is.
Vicious clothesline. Well, I'll tell you what, though. That was pretty impressive. I got to give him that.
Yeah, there you go.
The only thing athletic about you is your feet.
Oof.
Athlete's feet. Get it, DeVito?
Tristan is using that size advantage. Now, Markos isn't used to working against somebody with a size advantage like Tristan has.
Well, you know, from being in the ring, if you could take advantage and let your opponent carry your weight, you're going to wear him down.
Exactly.
That's just smart wrestling.
I mean, Tristan's carrying for 2, but still. Ooh, he's contorted. Is he grabbing? Oh, he grabbed chest hair. Take it from me, that does not feel good. I've had it done to me enough times. Not a fan.
I think that's a low. The referee should
I tell you, it's this kid's first day.
I think did he get lost, this referee?
Tristan looked a little bit lost. He looked like he got his bell rung there.
You got to admit though, the gorilla is strong.
Oh yeah, he's got the gorilla mentality. It says it all.
The gorilla is strong.
Uh-oh.
Oh! He's topping a coconut.
He's Donkey Konging up.
That's it. Oh!
I thought that would have been it. You know, I'm on Tristan's side, but all that big man coming down from the top rope.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of weight. And actually, Anthony Markos got himself in tremendous shape. Really leaned out.
Yeah, he really did. And the strength, the strength is still there.
No doubt about it. He's in the best condition of his life. Young man. Again, very bright future for this man.
But the longer the match goes, Tristan is not favored the longer this match goes. I'm sorry to say it.
It's got to go to, right. So, Tristan's got to use his size, got to use his weight. He's got to try to get this one.
Got to get it in the bag.
Early.
What the? Never mind. Now I don't know whose side I'm on, Gino.
Prince, how does it feel to be out here doing commentary? I mean, is this something that DeVito allows you to do?
I think so, especially, I get free drinks out of the deal. That's all that really matters.
Try to block that suplex.
I'm sure our viewers want to know, Gino, how's Joey G doing?
He's doing well. He's at home watching us. Like most of the people, just trying to get through this, what we're going through, and we're just thankful we're able to come back and start doing some events.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That'll knock the wind out of you. That could crack a rib.
I did not expect that at all.
That was a vicious move by Tristan.
But it evened the playing field because every time Tristan got knocked down and got back up, it takes something out of him. But now he took everything out of the gorilla over there.
Well, it's going to be hard to breathe right now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Not hard to punch, but it's hard to breathe.
Well, I still got to wonder if you don't have all your breath, are your punches as strong?
Sure, not as much. You're right.
Oh, that looked like it took out Tristan too, though.
Tristan's been using some unique moves here tonight.
He's swinging for the fences, I'll give him that.
He knows with the situation, he's in a tough situation here.
Yeah. Well, apparently, if he got demoted to Prince, he's got to shape up, I guess, to get that crown back. Oh no.
Blatant chokehold. Set him up for like a suplex.
Wow.
Maybe a superplex. Wow. Oh. Wow. That's got to knock the wind out of both competitors.
I'm surprised the ring withstood that.
Hey, DeVito, why don't you go talk to him? Oh, I thought that was Trey.
I can't believe he kicked out of that.
He's the king.
He's some kind of royalty. The general. General, two princes and a king. What a winning hand, Gino. Oh, wow.
He's going to be the biggest thing on television.
Queen Latifah.
Oh, look at that. He picked him right up. What strength.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Stalling German suplex.
That's got to take a lot out of the Gorilla as well. I mean, that was
I think it's
a display of strength.
Whoever just pins the other guy at this point, it's anybody's match for the taking.
This has been one back and forth, tough matchup, fans. But your main event this week, two guys with history, John Tella and Trey Felipe.
And what are they going to do to each other?
We'll only have to find out and see next. This one's turning into a slugfest. Nothing pretty, nothing pretty, nothing fancy.
Ooh. Boom, big forearm.
Beautiful bolo-like forearm. Gorilla's climbing to the higher elevations.
Oh!
They got caught in the ribs.
That's the third time, though.
And that's those ribs that got hurt on that rope.
Wow, what was that?
That may be it. That's
gotta be it. I like that.
And there's your, whoa!
I can't believe it.
Gorilla's got him up.
Wow, now that's gotta be it. But I said that 3 times already.
That was it.
The winner of the match.
Great
The
matchup.
albino gorilla, Anthony Markos.
So let me get this right. You're 0-2 this week. Yeah, you're 0-2. That's the problem. He's definitely he's a loner.
Sure.
You see him in the locker room. He's by himself. He's a big tough guy, but he likes to intimidate people, no doubt about it.
Oh wow! It could be over that fast.
Now, these guys just flat out don't like each other.
Whoa! Oh, quick feet. And those painful feet. Wow.
You know, in a match like this, where you know your opponent so well, you got to come up with maybe some different, unique stuff.
And you could be as unique and flippy as you want to be, and it is impressive, and it does hurt.
But you got to make them quick.
Exactly, Gino.
Exactly. Well, the crowd's starting to fill in.
Yeah. Oh, they're filling out too.
Lumpy is absent by his. I don't see Lumpy around.
Then what do I smell then? Oh, that must be the hot dogs. There's some left. That's how you know he's not here.
That's how you know. So I mean, you know, Trey Felipe's had enough. Almost lost his career.
And it's a promising career. That'd be something.
And you know what? As much as I personally don't like John Tella, he's a talented wrestler.
He sure is.
He is a talented wrestler. Bad attitude.
Oh,
talented wrestler.
And these two know each other so well at this point.
Well, that's the problem. It's like a football team that you play each other so many times. You know the moves each one's going to do. Same thing here with the wrestlers. They've wrestled so many times. There's really no tricks here. But in a match like this, where it's an I quit match, you're going to have to really hurt that other person. You're going to have to be willing to go above and beyond.
And I know both of these guys are.
Well, I know John Tella has no problem with that. We've seen that.
Yes.
But can Trey Felipe go to that next level? Can he go to a dark spot? Can he pull that out of him?
He knows he has to. He had his career taken away from him. It doesn't get any more serious than that. It's not lost on Felipe.
You know, we see Trey Felipe up at the wrestling training center all the time, helping the young guys out.
He does. Wow.
Backdrop came down right on the side of his ribs.
Yes.
You know, John Tella, he doesn't want to help anybody. He doesn't like anybody.
No.
He is the definition of a loner.
I even teamed with him once, Gino, and I like having a big man like that on my side, but I couldn't deal with him. And what do you? I'm the nicest guy in the locker room, Gino. If I couldn't deal with him, what does that tell you?
Imagine that.
Oh.
That's some pain right there. Working over the back. Maybe that's his strategy. Work that back, get him in a hold, and make him quit.
Gotta admit though, you gotta take out the legs of the big man. Felipe knows that, but I would take out the legs of the of the quick man as well.
That does more damage than people can imagine. It's at the side of the apron. There is no give whatsoever.
It's a lot harder.
Not only does it hurt you, knocks the wind out of you.
Although I can't discredit Tella's strategy. You just got put on notice, Gino.
What else is new?
Oh no. Ooh. Wow.
Now maybe that's the opening that Trey Felipe needs. The big man's legs start working it over.
I got to give it to Felipe on the strategy. I was going to say Tella's strategy's coming around on me. Take out the back. It's all connected. But,
well, you know, the old saying, big man, get him on the mat. Everybody's the same height.
He's relentless in those legs.
You know, will Felipe have that mean streak in him?
There's no rope breaking either. Oh.
No, I mean, this is it. This is a fight for survival.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it is. This is nothing pretty. This is really not a wrestling match. It's just fight survival.
And it's a treat for these fans, these sick fans that we have here tonight.
Well, a treat for all the people watching at home as well. I mean, this is an I Quit match. It wasn't scheduled for tonight. This is something that Trey Felipe called for, so he's gotten to that place.
Oh, yeah, he's back on the back now.
Smart, as much as like I said, you know, John Tella is a smart wrestler. He knows those ribs are hurt, that back is hurt. Will he make him give up?
And a John Tella back hug, bear hug brings him up higher. Oh wait, wow! Look at this. He's turning it into a hands-free Boston Crab.
Wow.
Call it a Bayonne crab.
A lot of crabs in Bayonne.
Yes. If you go to Bayonne, you're probably going to get crabs. Not hard to find. Oh!
And again, no pinfalls in this, but that just softens up that back even more.
And that's almost to Felipe's advantage right now because he could have got pinned on that easily. 1, 2, 3.
Right, he may have gotten pinned on that. But he is in extreme pain at this point. Crawling to help himself, grabbing the ropes. He can't even stand.
No.
That back is so weak at this point.
But Tella's not letting on how much he's hurt, but I know he's got to be hurting too.
Oh, that leg's hurting.
Oh, but he's going to climb. I would. Big man like that with
big
bad
man
legs.
Going up like that, that may be a mistake. Wow.
That is a mistake.
That's a big man.
Oh,
right on the
wow.
leg. Smart maneuver.
Took a lot out of Felipe too, though.
He's giving up his own body. Working over that knee. Fans are solidly behind Trey Felipe. I think John Tella has been voted most hated wrestler of the last several years.
Just rename the award to Tella. Just rename it.
Oh! Knee to the mush. Will that knock him out?
Now he's just bragging that his legs are still good.
Maybe trying to get some life into that lower back.
Probably. Oof. Oh, wow.
Stiff kick to
Tella got
jaw.
scrambled. Wow.
Another kick.
I like that.
Felipe's pulling out all the stops. This is where you can't waste time.
No.
You got the big man down, you got him hurt.
He's got to say, I quit. Jumping off the top rope. Oh, no.
No.
Uh-oh.
Now, normally that would finish the opponent off.
And it just occurred to me, these two guys hate each other so much. Why would you give the other guy the satisfaction? You're going to have to just put him out of their misery.
Yeah, I mean, to make the other guy say, I quit, it's gonna take something. That guy's going to have to be to the point of he knows that's the only way he can get out of this match alive.
I wouldn't. If it was somebody in there that I didn't like, if it was me and Andrew Anderson in an I Quit match, just put me to sleep. I'm not saying nothing.
What's he got under the ring?
Handcuffs. Ooh. And is that a pool cue and a belt?
Looks like it came out of your closet.
Well, when I see those objects, it could be either a very good night or a very bad night, Gino. And I'm thinking it's going to be a very bad night for Felipe right now.
For Felipe, what? I mean, there's no DQ. Now, you know.
Oh, he's barely.
How did Tella have this under the ring already?
I guess he knows people who put the ring up.
Does.
Oh no! Oh! Oh, but the leg. Oh.
See? That may have hurt himself with that knee.
The two weak body parts met, and it was just disaster for both of them. But more disaster for Felipe.
It's
gonna handcuff him to what though? He's in the middle of the ring. Oh no.
What is he doing? He's handcuffing him to each other.
Uh-oh. He handcuffed him to the ring.
He's got a pull cue.
Oh, he handcuffed his wrists to each other around the rope. He's stuck.
He can't get out.
Oh no. Felipe. Oh!
I mean, this is...
Oh!
I mean, luckily he hit that rope. That may... I mean, how's Felipe going to get out of this? He can't.
He can't. Does he have a key? I don't think so.
He's got to boomf his way out.
Boomf his way out?
I don't know what John Tella doing now.
Ooh. He must be looking for more plunder under there.
He's already got a belt over there. He's got all this stuff. What's he doing?
Usually makes for an exciting night.
I ain't got a problem with it.
Oh, he took your water. It's very unsafe this time of year to do that. Oh! How did Felipe get out?
No.
I was so distracted by the cool words of John Tella. Uh-oh.
No, maybe John Tella shouldn't be so distracted with me. You know, I know I'm supposed to be impartial here, but I really hope Trey Felipe makes him say I quit.
I don't think those words are in Tella's vocabulary. I'll be very surprised.
He's from Bayonne. A lot of words aren't in his vocabulary. Oh!
Wow!
Beautiful maneuver there.
Those are great maneuvers, but he can't say I quit.
No, but now he's got a pull cue.
I think Felipe's going to break this on his back. Oh, he did!
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Prince, you might be clairvoyant.
Yeah. I'm a psycho. Oh, no. It's got to be it.
He's going to pop his knee. He's going to pop his knee.
No.
There's no break in the ropes. You can't get away.
He's at least getting the leverage out of it.
Oh, these two are really, really letting it all hang out there. I don't know how much longer either one of them can stand this.
Oh! Good, get those handcuffs out of the picture.
Oh, and that's going to work over that weakened knee.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, shades of the hearts.
That could be it. Do you know what kind of pressure that puts on the knee? Using that pole to his advantage? That may be it.
He said it!
John Tella quit! Trey Felipe made him quit!
I can't believe it!
Trey Felipe!
You must be loving this, Gino.
I gotta say that Trey Felipe did a heck of a job. Both competitors left it in that ring. But tonight, Trey Felipe was just a little bit better.
Hey, wrestling fans, that was a great action this week, but make sure you stay tuned next week for more great ECPW adrenaline. Prince Ahmed and Gino Caruso saying so long from the Garden State.